What's that like now with the, I just wanted to ask, I can see your board over there. Are those Union boots or what's going down?
Oh yeah. So these are the Ultras. And now I've been waiting 3 years without like a boot sponsor just to get on that program. I heard it, so it sort of dawning. And I just wanted to be all in. I loved their product development processes and what they put in on the vertical level of production. Very, very interesting in that economic environment. And yeah, I quickly got to develop the Contact Pro into what became the Ultra. And that is the mini disc, went through phases of using 2 screws, which came from the Anink days where we had the 2X. Our boards got delivered in a plastic wrapper with separated special discs for our hole pattern, the 3D hole pattern. And 4x4, it always was a bit of a throw off and a spiel in the industry, like question why. And to, evolve product went like 2X. We always figured then if those 2 screws can withhold Roman's abuse, we are the perfect low-level testing ground for product development. So we carved out our niche into that, being a bit of a playing field. And nowadays, it's totally crazy. The board comes out and it's already seen. So, we were working ahead 1 year of a cycle, which has changed now. But that was the game. And with applying, that learning in experience, implement into like, let's make new stuff that's riding different, that has a surfy feel. And thought to that is, I like boards responsive. Camber, which was when I started Slash, not many boards were camber. There was all those crazy rocker, and I never would take that Danny Davis rode a V rocker on his Easy Living in the pipe. It's the length of a skateboard he must have ridden on in that sense of like a groomer. And with that a soft binding takes away a lot of stress from the knees. That's my longevity. It's like if I impact or do something unexpected, I can just fold. And so I kept everything worn in, and that's kind of like my safety shield, my board. And the boots now come into play, which totally are, I gotta say, and it's weapons. Like it's so responsive, and they're made like, out of one plastic part, and just keep my heels sort of safe. I don't have to think about all that like crazy stuff. It feels like protected around calves, and it takes a bit to get used to, because basically we're working here with ski boot materials, like a full shell, and only Union can do that. The plastic injection mold, hydraulic injected mold, they just cost a fortune. You're like, by one of that injection mold is like 25 grand easy. You have boots, and I don't know how the ski boots get made, but it's definitely an investment, and especially in progressing this whole boot world and going into my job as having 2 contracts with Union, one as a developer, one as a rider. And I'm going to get on to the project of making a step-on boot for them. So
that's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm definitely waiting for the first draft and how I'm going to get into it, because the process is, people get jobs, get added, and it's so lively, and it's so much good stuff going out and into. And the 3D printer technology and pulling out prototypes and stuff like that. It's good. I'm very excited making snowboarding in that sense.
That boot you're riding, would you say it's medium flex, soft flex? Where does it land?
So it's got this solid shell that keeps me kind of like squared up, but the whole textile material is like sort of ripstop, like a light hiking boot style. So that wears in after like 3 days. and then they just keep the form. Just depends on how strong you put the ankle strap on. And yeah, what I like about it is directness. The whole footprint is half a size smaller, so I can't ride a 59 anymore. I'm like on the 57 now, just because I had to bring in my heel cup one click to have like just be right on the toe and heel edge, the pressure, and it transports really well. It's super responsive.
Cool.
I had heard on the difference with the boot shell is it's basically only like less than a dozen pieces, where like most snowboard boots are like could be as many as 100. Is that right? It's more of a shell, right? Like
correct.
Heat molded,
It's not.
like
It's not like a shoemaker would
Right.
make the shoe with stitching and all these pieces. It's one mold. Puts you back down to union, knowing that the bindings already take a lot of. We have this running shoe sort of soft plastic. Used to be EVA. I don't know what the new one is called. Probably Polytech molecular something. But anyway, simple put union, knowing that you can go low on the profile. Like these boots this part is glued just like on a binding. And what it is under the arch, it has like a solid block. So this part here is standing pretty nice on it. I just like it. I'm just so stoked. I got like a project going on, and
it's cool to
can
see something
dig
innovative
in
and
to
new.
work on this
Did
and
you
work
help
on step
develop
on.
the Zoom boot with Nike?
Not the Zoom boot. That was more like Danny Cass. Big shout out to him. It was really good team right then. And it was when the Keiju, which was the boot we rode, we got like quick strike boots, which was a rider signature sort of release. And mine came with a glow in the dark print, and it had for that to apply, it could not have any stitch lines on the toe cap. It needed to be a solid full toe cap. And the difference it made between the boot of a regular Keiju to the quick strike was so enormous. Like a solid toe cap just transponds reaction so much better, because stitching lines, they suck in water, moist, and by the thread, and make these like must break zones, fold zones. And that boot just stayed so much longer solid than the Keiju did. And so it ended up being inspired also by that, and it came out the Lunar Endor. So the Lunar Endor is the final product that was inspired by me, with the J bars. So longevity to the product, that once it wears out, you have J bars to put in, and they would just longer the life of the boot.
And the hard toe cap you're saying is more responsive.
I would only go with hard toe caps. Yeah,
God,
no wet toes.
I'm learning some stuff over here, Bjorn.
Right? What I want to know is how many people have these Nikes as like collector's items. I mean, do you have a bunch of Nikes at home, boots and some glass on the shelf?
I definitely was, in these 3 years, I was waiting for this project to take off with Union. I was still riding like deluxe boots.
Mm-hmm.
And my son would also get free boots from them, and did not want to overstretch them. Once mine broke or wore out, I went on back to the Lunar Endor boots, and so many people hit me up. Like, do you still have a pair of those? Yeah, I have a pair of those. I have a bunch of pair of those. I have also, like, I have so much Nike stuff still, like crazy.
You
even like golfing stuff I don't even use, just bought on the free dime.
And you guys, when you guys first got signed with Nike, it was like first class everywhere, right?
Nico had that clause put in from Cersei. Yeah. So she managed that, and she manages also Travis. And like I said, I did not have an agent. I did not get first class.
Do you regret not having an agent throughout your career?
No, I got a house out of it.
Yeah, you did.
And Ender.
Yeah.
All right, that's
And Rider of the Year. And season performance of the year.
Yeah.
it worked out.
So you
pretty
did
I
just
just
fine.
lived to shred.